Good afternoon. It's December the 13th, right? No, 12th. It's the 12th. I knew that. I had reason to come out to Harbour Landing, so that's where I'm going to walk this afternoon. It's quite warm. It's above freezing, so it's a bit sloppy. And I'm in the parking lot of a shopping area, so there's also a hotel right there. You can see. Using my plugged-in mic again, and this time I have the windsock on it, so if you see this, I'll be interested to know that the sound is good. I'm going to walk actually this way, away from the shopping area, because it's mostly just sloppy and muddy. Splashy. There's a bit of wind, so hopefully we can see if the wind has the windsock on here helps. The dead cat, which is a bad thing to be calling it when I'm walking right next to the Careport Animal Hospital here, which I'd actually like to switch my cat to, I think, from where he has been. They take appointments. There's one thing I hate about my current vet is that they don't take appointments, so you end up sitting there for unknown hours, depending on how busy they are. We'll walk on down south here and then work our way back up, probably along the nice river path that I've walked along before. But I've never started from here, so this is kind of different. Doesn't look like they're open on Sundays. There's nobody in the parking lot. Down to my left is a Tim Hortons. I could go get a nice cappuccino. It's so warm. The condo development over there. There's a lot of developments out here. It's all a very new neighborhood. All of this stuff was built within the last 15 years. No more than that. Some of it only in the last 10 or less. In fact, there's still stuff being built out here. Sage condominiums. Yesterday's walk in A.E. Wilson Park proved very popular. It turned out being really scenic. And my thumbnail looked really cool too. It actually looked like it was taken on the beach somewhere, maybe with the kind of, it's not exactly a boathouse, but it looks like a boathouse. And kind of had that feel. And if you go and take a look at it. First dog. Very bright walking this way. I can't see a thing. Still early afternoon. That's about as high as the sun gets this time of year. We're still 9 days from the shortest day of the year. This condominium development goes on over here too. It's quite extensive. Hey. And bright, very bright. May your days be merry and bright. Certainly bright. Hopefully merry too. Oh, it's quite warm over here in the sun. Right in the edge of town down there, I can see the cars going by on the Trans-Canada. I have walked through this bit of park. There should be a pedestrian crossing somewhere that'll take me into it, so I'll probably go down there, walk down to the edge of town. Somebody out there with their dog. I want to walk all the way down there and back, or do I want to just go this way? I think we'll go down there just to get a look at the prairie. But then we'll come back and walk along the creek here, just for a ways. Because this is quite pretty today. So we'll walk along there, but first we'll go over here. I think last time I walked on that side first and came back on this side, so this time we'll go down this side first. There was no snow last time I was here. Looks colder than it is. It's very warm actually. You get used to it really quick when it gets really cold. So on a day that it could be really chilly if you got it in September, feels pleasantly mild by December, January. So say hi if you're there. I can't actually see the screen at the moment, going in this direction. Oh, that sun, it's like sweltering, I tell you. I think it's like +4 or something like that. Another person with dogs. Snowdrifts out here. Whew, I don't need my hat. Don't think. Hello. More dogs over there. One barking over there, like Dog Central. There's your land of living skies, and there's the prairie. Prairie proper. That's the Trans-Canada in front of us. To the right, you're heading to Moose Jaw. To the left, you're heading to Winnipeg. Winnipeg, who's playing in the Grey Cup today in Hamilton. Who I will not be cheering for. I'll be cheering for Hamilton because I'm from Saskatchewan. Cheering for Winnipeg, not likely. Especially not after last week's final. That's Canadian football, in case you're wondering. If you're not from around here, not from these parts. Camera making the sun look quite interesting there, I think. Alright, we'll turn the corner, then we'll have the sun behind me. It'll be easier to see if anybody says anything. But there you go. Saskatchewan, December. Flat and a bit icy. Now we turn the corner and we'll go back this way. Could walk out to the prairie on the west side too, I've done that. But I think I'll follow the path for the most part. So it's time to head back to the car. So the song in my head right now is I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. Don't have to dream. Yes, we're going to melt a little today, maybe the next couple of days. But the long-range forecast shows us properly frigid right through Christmas with some fresh snow in the forecast even this week. So it might brown up a little out here the next day or two, but then we'll get some more snow. So it'll be white enough. Downtown, you don't notice. Out here, when it warms up, because there are patches of bare dirt, they act like little centers of melt. Now, are those actually the naturally occurring snow rolls that happen when the wind blows the snow just right? I don't know why anybody would go out there and make them, but I don't know why they'd be limited to that one area. That or somebody was making snowmen and they've all been murdered. I think they were snowmen. I think I see eyes on some of them. There's a phenomenon where the wind... Oh, that's not snow at all. They're rabbits. Or snowshoe hares, I should say. Well, their camouflage was doing well, wasn't it? Even with all the dogs around, they look very much like just lumps of snow. Took me a long time. They're so still, not moving at all. They're all over the place. There's one quite close to us there. More over there. Could walk over to them, but that'd make them run, and that seems mean. They look so content, sitting there soaking up the sun. All right, we'll go along the path, at least for a while, until I think it's time to make my way back carward. We'll go along the natural area they have here. The creek is left natural, and then there's green space on either side of it, leading up to the houses. So it's quite a pleasant walk, just like yesterday's was. Regina has lots of green space. It's not green this time of year, but you know what I mean. follow the path. The paved path, that is. I know people are watching. I see the little number, but nobody has said hello yet. So if you're so inclined, please do on Facebook or YouTube. Let me know you're there. Let me know what the sound is like, because I have the little wind sock on it, the little fuzzy wind ball. Dead cat, I don't like calling it that, but I'm not sure that applies to something this small anyway. It's more like something the cat coughed up. That's about the size it is. It's more of a hairball than a dead cat. That's what I can call it. It's a hairball. I've got the hairball, or the fur ball. The fur ball, that sounds better. Got the fur ball on the mic to hopefully cut the wind noise. So I'll be interested to listen to it myself later and see how it did. There's a creek down there, indistinguishable from anything else right now, except by the line of reeds. This would be that same condo development I walked down the other side of when I first left the car. I've done this walk a couple of times, but it's been quite a while. There certainly wasn't any snow the last time. It was still fall at least. It's quite pretty. There's a footbridge over here too. I won't go across it, although not that way. You're looking straight at the prairie again between those rows of houses. It's not too far to the westernmost edge of Regina. Meanwhile, the shopping area is over here that I'm parked by. Some tobogganing going on over there. What other exciting things have I done today? I'm cleaning my office. That's the kind of exciting day it is. My wife went to a concert. I'm doing this. Then I'll be cleaning my office some more. There's a playground over there. That would take you into the shopping area again. Not quite ready to head that way yet, because I've only been out for how long? Not even 20 minutes yet. Just coming up on 20 minutes. Dogs, everywhere, dogs. The whole world's going to the dogs. Morning, or afternoon. Apartments over there. There's a path on that side too. It's unpaved, so it hasn't, and it's not cleared the way this one is, I would guess. See the big piles of snow over there from the parking lots being cleared. still nobody has said hi. I usually get at least one person by now. Oh, getting quite warm. Walking. And I'm just wearing my jacket today. Proper crosswalk here with a light and everything. So we can follow the dogs. Tomorrow, of course, will be a walk along the creek. Maybe. Might not be tomorrow, actually, because I have to take one of the cars to get a brake light replaced. So if that being the case, I might walk down there where that happens on South Albert. Oh, there's somebody, if I can read it. Oh, hi, Greg. Yes, there is. Although some owner that I would like to have words with let their dog use our front yard and did not pick up. So we had to clean that up yesterday. So there are no bad dogs, only bad owners, as they say. I'm not convinced about that. I think there are dogs that are, if not bad from a human point of view, because they're mean. But I suppose that usually has something to do with the way they were raised or not raised, how feral they are and all that. Tobogganing over there. Tobogganing and a dog. Get both. How's my sound? Good, I hope. Condos over there. All through here. Then you get into more individual houses over here as we keep going north-ish. It's a good sized slope for a little tobogganer. All these hills along here would be fine for tobogganing. There's a school over there too, which I've walked by before, but won't today. A couple of really interesting houses on this corner up here. There's another footbridge. Hello. A slippery patch here, potentially. That house there is quite striking. Where it's situated particularly, and it's large and it's modern. Quite spiffy. I think that's a technical term. I'm sure that's what architects use. It's a spiffy house. And still, we've got the shopping area over there. Home Sense, Walmart is out of sight, but it's over there. bought something at Lowe's just before I did this. It's over there too. We're back that way now. Oh, more rabbits. Snowshoe hares. Those white lumps in the middle of the field. They're not quite I don't know if they're trying to hide or they're not trying to hide. Relying on their camouflage. It's not like there's a lot of predators around here. I imagine coyotes could come in here. There's a bunch more of them. Field of rabbits. It's like a field of dreams. I know, I keep saying they're actually hares, but difference probably only matters to another hare. They got long ears and they hop. Here comes Peter Cottontail. Here comes Harvey Snowshoe Hare, I guess. There again. What's that? Technically they are Richardson's ground squirrels, what we call gophers around here. Well, yeah, they're always around. I don't know what the situation is in farmland. Certainly you see them in certain places in the city. You'll see a whole bank taken over by them. There used to be a whole bunch by the Mackenzie Art Gallery every year. I don't know if they've done something about that or not. They're all tucked away this time of year, unlike the hares. Hares today, gophers tomorrow. Prairie dogs are something a bit different, a bit bigger. In Lubbock, Texas, where I used to live, there's a whole prairie dog town. It's kind of a tourist attraction. At least there was. And I presume we have those in Saskatchewan. I've never really looked it up. Everything gets lumped under gopher. How long have I been here? Coming up on the 30-minute mark, so... However, I went out of my way down the other way, so I'll keep going this way. It should come out pretty good for walking back to the car. Go through one more stretch of the park, I think, and then I'll head back. Whew. It is warm walking at the speed I walk. Hello.
Hello. You're making vlogs?
Yeah, kinda. You really need to push it. So I'll go up to the next street and then I'll go down to the right and start working my way back to the car. should have a stronger right arm from carrying this thing all the time. Hello. Dogs, dogs, dogs. Here a dog, there a dog, everywhere a dog, dog. Old MacDonald had a dog. Oof, 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 oof. That looks potentially slick. And melting down from up there. Just turn this into a bit of a skating rink. I wonder why all this water came. Well, they're working on that one. It's building it. And for some reason, there's been a lot of runoff down the slope here, creating a little skating rink. At least this part looks crunchy on this side. Whew. Well, that was exciting. And now I feel like I'd be fine with just my sweater. Never mind my jacket. Oh, bunny alert. Bunny, dead ahead. Will he remain there? Trusting to camouflage? Trusting I'm not going to attack him? Trusting to the fact that that one actually is a lump of snow? It's a dead ringer for the rabbits back in the last field. So I guess that shows you how well their camouflage really works. I would have sworn that was another rabbit hare. Alright, we'll cross the channel here, the creek, then we'll go down the path on the other side of it. Stop for my traditional look down the creek on either side of the bridge. Hope it stayed focused. Didn't do anything weird because I poked it in the direction of the railing. Yesterday it was both out of focus and upside down for a small amount of time. Nobody's ever walked down this path, so at least this is new. Let's go to -9 tonight, so whatever melting we have will quickly start freezing up as the sun goes down. side of these condos here. Now we're turning the corner, and from here on it's back towards the car. More traffic now along here. Some of these walks have not been cleared. There's a bylaw about that too. It's new, 48 hours to clear your walk, or they could give you a ticket. I think they said they would mostly issue warnings this year. If it was a problem somewhere. I don't even know what this road is called. Guess I should look. Harbour Landing Drive. Well, that makes sense. Since this is Harbour Landing and people are driving on it, what else would you call it? Parkway. Never understood that one. You call something a parkway, but you don't park on it, you drive on it. And there's some slipperiness here too. It really is remarkably warm when you're walking today. Playground here. Guess I could take a brief tour around the playground just to get away from the traffic here. Just loop us around it, I think. Here's the playground in question. Should see what the name of this park is up here on the blue info pillar. Jim Cairns Park. Well, there's a Jim Cairns Boulevard here too, so that makes sense as well. Crap. We ended up missing the crosswalk. That's annoying. Probably won't be too long though. This is Jim Cairns Boulevard. It's one of the main roads you can come in on if you turn off of the Louvain, which is down there. Should change here in a minute. There's probably a left turn signal. There might not be. No, there's not. It's so very, very bright. Could wear sunglasses, of course. Then I wouldn't be able to see the screen for sure. So these are my eyes, though, walking in this direction. Maybe my driving glasses, which aren't very dark, I might be able to still see the screen if I wore them. Too late now. Maybe on a future walk. If it's really cold, I don't want to wear sunglasses, because if they have a metal frame, they're just really, really cold on your face on a really cold day. Because they transmit the heat away from your body very thoroughly and effectively. And of course, that's what you feel when you feel cold, is actually heat flowing out. And if you feel hot, it's because heat's coming in. See how that works? There's no such thing as cold. It's just varying degrees of heat. Until you get to absolute zero, I suppose. But it doesn't get that cold here. Not even at our worst. Never seen the carbon dioxide freeze out of the air to begin with. Or the oxygen turn to liquid. Or the hydrogen. It'd be cool, to see that, but not on Earth. That would be really bad. Getting back into the shopping area here now, on our left. Grasslands, it's called. And meanwhile, over here, there's always houses and condos and condos and houses. Home Sense, I think, is along here first, maybe? I don't remember. No. Totally modern in there. Oh yeah, it is Home Sense. I was right. And Winners. And then a little further down is the Walmart. And other things. Mostly big box stores. Or small box stores, but mostly chains of various sorts. See the bunny rabbits again out there in the middle of the park. Those ones really are hares. They're not lumps of snow like the last one I identified. Those two that are closest to us, those are lumps of snow. But those out there in the middle, those are rabbits, or hares. Spot the difference. You can see why their white coats are quite effective. If they don't move. They're not exactly hidden, but they certainly don't look like anything alive. From a distance, the snowshoe hares all look just like big lumps of snow. From a distance, if you're a hawk or a bear, and you see them, you won't know. God is watching us. God is watching you. God is watching snowshoe hares from a distance. Okay, that's probably enough of that. Thank you very much. I will be here all week. Don't forget to tip your server. I tell you to tip your host, but I'm still a long way from having enough followers for that to happen. Although I think I'm up to 240 subscribers, so that's almost a quarter of the way to having 1,000, which is what you need for a couple of things. If I get to 1,000, I think I can start streaming directly to YouTube, possibly, without using Prism, although since I also stream it to Facebook, that probably wouldn't help anyway. Nope, I just saw a new note there. Are the homes and foundation in Harbour Landing having any foundation problems? I really don't know. I did hear from a stucco guy that a lot of the new ones had stucco problems. But then he was trying to sell me on expensive stucco, so that might have been part of that. I don't know anybody who lives out here. Or if I do, they haven't told me that they live out here. And they haven't told me anything about foundation problems. I mean, given our soil, every building has cracks at some point. Things heave. I guess I could go knocking on doors, but I think not. Yeah, the stucco guy said he'd have all the work he wanted the next few years fixing the stucco on the new houses in Harbour Landing. On the other hand, he went out of business shortly thereafter, I think, so don't know how trustworthy a source he was. Okay, I'm now in the back of where I want to be, so I'm going to want to cross over here, I think. Try to go that way because I don't know how long that light is going to last. I will go this way into grasslands. You can see the sign there that says grasslands. Might be a left turn signal here first. Yes, there is. Alright, I forget we have an olive garden over here. Some people were very excited about that when it opened. Alright, now we got to get to the other side here. Behind Cabela's, which is the outdoor supply camping gear and that kind of thing. It's so bright with the water on the street from the melting today. I'll go down to the left and get in the shade of Cabela's or Cabela's. I don't actually know how they pronounce it. But the shade will be welcome anyway. Except now there's ice on the sidewalk, of course. So in the shade, it doesn't melt, even when it's this warm, air temperature wise. which is why, even though we'll lose some snow, we won't lose a lot. Struck tube furniture and accessories. I don't know what a struck tube piece of furniture looks like. Sort of an IKEA thing, I guess. Only made out of metal instead of wood, would be my guess. But it's just a guess. Take us in front of Cabela's here. Like ice fishing huts, I would guess. Various boats and things outside. Big store. Of course, it's designed to have that sort of mountainy look, even though we're a long way from any mountains. About 8 hours drive to get you to the Rockies. Due west. We have Bed Bath & Beyond. Followed by Marshall's. And the car's down at the end of this next row. PetSmart, Dollarama, Ardeen, Party City. Presumably these are to keep people from driving straight in through the front of the car, of the store. Pretty busy around here, of course, because there's something coming up. Can't quite remember what it is. Some holiday of some sort? People buy presents for it? It'll come to me. So, we've bought Shadow Paw stuff here in PetSmart. You got a Dollarama. You got an Ardeen or Ardeen. And it's Party City. And finally, Lamels. No idea what that is, actually. And there's the car. So, that's it for today. Thanks for walking with me. Hope you enjoyed that. And I'll be back tomorrow. Bye for now.